Paul, as speaking as a fan first, that seemed to be a team performance, individual performance, and it all came together.
Oh, huge, a group performance, because even the lads who came off the bench, I thought, had an impact and made a difference. So, really pleased. We said we needed to start the game properly. We needed to get right about them, because we understand the issues that Hartlepool are having at the moment. We know the problems. We were there ourselves last year. And when you go into a game, if the opposition give you a lift, you can suddenly start to play and have a bit of freedom, and they could have built on what they did Saturday with their win. But I just thought we were ruthless, particularly the way we set about it was to get 2-0 up. Disappointed with the goal that we've conceded, but I just thought we stayed with it then, and we were. I just thought there was I don't even know how many individuals probably had their best games of the season for us today. I thought it was a real solid performance from everybody in the group.
I don't know why, but it's really satisfying when a goal comes from a set piece. What a way to start off with, Morgs.
Oh no, brilliant. You know, again, Gav keeps mixing the set plays up and trying different things. He does, you know, he does a lot of studying of what the opposition do on set plays, and we try and identify where the weakness is. But it's a goal scorer's instinct from Christian Dennis as well, to get across the front post and get that little flick on it that makes the keeper save it, and then Morgs pokes it home. So really good goal. Delighted with that, and it gave us a real lift to be able to go and carry on for that first period of the game.
The crowd responded as well. They lifted, and that helped us to get the second goal, because the lads were just pushing forward.
Yeah, the crowd were fantastic, and I've got to say I was so pleased when I saw it was over 5,000, because I fully expected us to lose out on maybe 1,500, 2,000 supporters tonight, but to be able to go over 5,000 is absolutely brilliant support from our fans, and the lads really appreciate it, and we've just got to keep going. It's 26 gone. We need their support over these last 20 games.
Yeah, no, that's confidence, isn't it? It's not an easy thing when it comes off the defender. He guides it in, he doesn't thrash at it, he guides it in.
It was just calmness to be able to do that, and you know, I'd said to him at the end, I know you want to stay on and get your hat-trick, but he said, no, I had my chance and I blew it, and he did, but he's a proper goal scorer, a real goal scorer. He gets in the right areas. And we'll keep talking about his achievements so far. To have got the tally of goals he has at this stage is really good. He's just got to keep going. He's now got competition with Joe in the building, and Amari fit, Toby, who wasn't even involved in it tonight. So there's pressure on the players to keep performing. And the pleasing thing for me is tonight was a reflection of how they've trained since we've got the new additions into the group, because Jack Robinson and Alfie McCalmont and JK, they're pushing the standards and they're making people work that bit harder.
Then that was the second goal. It's a rekindling of the Mox and Dennis partnership that we saw earlier in the season. What a piece of football, by the way, from start to finish. Deno passed up the chance to shoot earlier on, got Moxon back in, and that created the space. Yeah,
brilliant football. And I know Mox said to me at the end, he said that makes up for my mistake, and I said no, it doesn't. Brilliant delivery though. I think, you know, we can talk about the mistake first half. It's probably the first he's made since he joined us in the summer, so you probably have to give him one. But no, really pleased. Great goals, good team goals, good teamwork from everybody, and a great attitude to get a big win.
That goal conceded, it's not about Mox, but that's the kind of thing that you do want to eradicate, isn't it?
Well, you have to, because against the better sides you don't get a second chance. So yeah, it was disappointing, because we were so in control at that point. You know, you go on and just stay at 2-0 for 5-10 minutes, and they're pushing men forward to try and get a goal back in, and you end up getting 3, 4, and maybe even 5. And tonight, because of that, it just made it a little bit nervy when it probably didn't need to be. I'll give the credit to Hartlepool. They kept going, they kept trying to cause problems. They were direct and they were physical, and they made it tough with the two strikers. But I thought defensively were excellent. Really pleased Thomas coming and taking some long, dangerous balls and just killing any threat there. So good performance all round.
Defensively, I think Thomas made one save where he's diving down to the left. I can't recall much more. We've been really solid as well.
Yeah, we have. Yeah. They've defended for their lives, all three of them, and Mellish just gives us something different. Not just defensively, he's just got that energy to be able to run and break out from the back and gives us something different there. So I'm pleased. I was delighted with Jack Armour, particularly first half. I thought it was one of his strongest performances while I've been at the club. Callum Guy enjoys that role in midfield. I thought Jordan Gibson worked incredibly hard tonight as well. And there's things that impressed me tonight. I mean, we brought JK into the building because of his ability to in the forward areas, but what an attitude he's got to working off the ball and challenging and competing for aerial things that you wouldn't expect him to. But really pleased, and I've got to say, the one thing I said to the players in there, I'm delighted with some of the stuff we've played, some of the football, the goals that we've scored. But two things that really pleased me were JK chasing back and winning tackles, and Joe Garner's recovery run at the end there to make that tackle. Now, unfortunately, the big lad for them has got injured, and I think he's on his way to hospital for an X-ray. But I thought it was a brilliant attitude from Joe to go and want to win the ball back, and that's what we need. We need every single one of us to do that.
And just on that none of the Hartlepool players are complaining about that tackle. It's a strong, hard tackle that's resulted in Menayese feeling a little bit on his leg.
Yeah, well, I mean, I saw it live. I've watched it back about 3 or 4 times on the video before I came over, and it looks a brilliant tackle. The referee's in a good position, and he doesn't give a free kick. Now, whether there's a different view and it looks different, I don't really know. But for me, it just shows a brilliant attitude to want to win the ball back and want to keep going, and that's at the death of the game. You know, that's right at the end, but we've still got that desire to win it back and to try and nullify any threat that they've got.
You touched on this, but some key players in key roles, Newport tonight, at key stage of the season, they're stepping up and they're performing and giving us the performances.
Oh no, they're all coming to the party, and that's what we've got to have. You know, you need a group. I said in there, you know, there's to them all, it was everybody together. There was 18 and there was 3 who were fit, who were not available. Jack Ellis hopefully will be fit to join in training end of this week, beginning of next week, so he comes back into the mix. And we need everybody to stay together, to keep doing the right things, to perform on a match day, to recover the day after, and come in and keep the standards high right through to the end of the season.
I know you'll say there's 20 games to go, but we're right there with Northampton, point behind, goal difference is better. Do you reassess? Can we start to believe?
No, you've just got to keep calm about it, because it can change very quickly. You know, we said this run of games will give us a really good idea of where we are. Other teams slip up. You know, I've been told that Stockport Bradford was a draw. I think Salford have drawn tonight. The biggest thing is we've done our job properly tonight. We've won the game, and we're going into another game on Saturday, which could be a banana skin. Rochdale gone bottom of the league. They're scrapping for their lives. They nearly did us at our place here, and we had to have a really good comeback. We don't want that again. We need to make sure we go about it properly, because Rochdale's now the next one. This is put to bed. We've finished with this one. I'll review it. I'll highlight anything that we need to for the group to say where I think we need to improve to go into the weekend's game. Because we want to get a result in that one as well, and we just keep ticking them off, keep the results going. We've got a challenge now, because we still haven't won 3 consecutive games, and I really am a big believer in that. You have to be winning games. You've got to go on runs. I think it was last weekend. I think I heard Man United had 10 straight wins, and you think, wow, that would be nice. I want 3. We've had Newport, we've had this one. And we've got to keep going. We've got to keep driving each other on and make sure that they understand what's at the end of it if you go and do it properly.
There has to be real confidence that we can go and do it properly from that dressing room, because they look a really confident group of players.
Yeah, they are. They're confident. I said tonight to respect the opposition, but also respect what we've done and have belief in what we've done, because they've done it really, really well. And it's them. They're the ones who are doing it. You know, one of their players came off the pitch there and said to me, wow, what a team you've got there. And that's what it is. It's a team who are all driving each other on, driving the standards. You know, the lads came in before the game, the lads who weren't involved, and wished everybody all the best, and that's good. We need to keep that spirit going. And I know spirit comes from winning games of football, and we are going to get a little blip at some point. We have to make sure that everybody sticks together and keeps driving standards.
I know everybody agrees with your approach to the previous question. Let's just be calm, let's just keep going. But I know you also want everybody to enjoy it while we are having a good time?
Oh wow, you have to enjoy it. I mean, I've been involved many times where you're losing games of football. Carlisle United fans have been involved where you're losing games of football. So yeah, you do have to enjoy it. You have to make sure you enjoy it to a level that you're still preparing for the next one as well. And if we are going to do something, you have to make sure that you have a right good summer because you've done it properly over the 46 games.
Paul, thank you.